Welcome back to Breakfast with Bob. We are at Ironman 70.3 Dubai. With me, Ironman world champion, Ironman 70.3 world champion, the winner of the Triple Crown, Ironman Frankfurt champion. She had a year for the ages in 2015, Daniela Ryf. Daniela, how the heck are you?
I'm very good, Bob. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking time. Always a pleasure. So when you finish a season like that, and you win everything and win the $1 million prize purse, what was some of the cooler things that happened to you this off season? Well, I know you won some big awards, right?
Yes. Well, it was it was quite a busy time. I really enjoyed it though. It was because I didn't go home after Kona, so I had all the attention after Bahrain when I came home. And
yes.
It's good to see that people in Switzerland, they really noticed what I did. And of course, the sport award was one of the highlights when I came back. It's a huge honor.
Yes.
Because it's part of voted by the people, and then also by the media, and by the athletes.
Yes.
So it was very great to see that a triathlete can achieve great things in sport in Switzerland.
Because it's not just endurance sports; all female athletes from soccer to whatever other sports. So you were the honoree.
In Switzerland, skiing and tennis is pretty big, and
huge.
And as a triathlete, it's only been Natasha Botman and Nicola Spirik who won the gold medal at the Olympics.
Yes.
So it was a great honor for me, and of course I really enjoyed the time at home as well with my family and friends.
Yes.
And also had to do some uni work as well. I wasn't at uni for a while.
Oh, so that's right. So you had to go back to school.
Yes, I went back to school on Tuesday after Bahrain, so it was a pretty busy time. Yeah.
So wait, you come back from winning $1 million prize purse, and then you go to class on Tuesday?
Pretty much, yeah. I came home Monday night at 8, and then Tuesday morning I thought I need to go because I missed about 11 weeks at uni, and I did all from in the internet, online, and it was good to just get back to a bit of a habit too. It took a while though till the habits came in a bit because
yes.
I haven't been home for 6 months, and so it's a lot to do when you away for that long. But I really had a great time. I could do things I didn't do the last few years,
yes.
and so I really enjoyed it.
Coming off of 2014, where you won 70.3 Worlds and took second in Kona, did you have a feeling going into this last year that you were ready to have a really, really big season?
Well, it's always hard to know when you're in the start of the season.
Yeah.
It had a bit of a flashback when I came here 2 days ago, because that's where it all started last year in Dubai in
yes.
February. And yeah, it's pretty amazing. When I look back, I still can't really believe what happened in these 11 months. I thought my coach was like, "Yeah, you did a pretty good job."
That's about as good as you'll get from Brett, right? Your job was okay. Angry Bird, you had a good season.
No, it's been an amazing journey, and of course we really put our head down the last 2 years, and
yes.
so it was not always easy. I had some times where I was like, it's really you have to keep pushing
yes.
put the effort in and keep focusing, and especially with that pressure for Kona and Bahrain was a new experience as well for me, and I was very happy I could handle it, and I look back now and it's hard to top. I'm not going to expect another season like this. I'm just going to take it what comes and step by step.
So tomorrow you start potentially going for another Triple Crown, because Dubai is your defending champion of this race. Will be the focus because it's so hard now with the season being all 12 months. There really isn't a lot of time to recover. Will the focus be Triple Crown?
Well, it's a bit different this year. I think for me, it's very early, of course. Yes. After Bahrain, I plan to have a long break, and
yes.
then I heard that Dubai is on, and I just thought, because it's a Triple Crown, I really also want to support that series, because I think, also as a thank you for the Prince, it's what he did for the sport and what he's doing for the sport is it's really amazing, and that's why I'm here also, to support the team and to be part of it. And it's not that I prepare my absolutely best, but I still here, and I want to do a good race, and then after this I'll have a break. I'll have 1 or 2 months off actually, and I'll take a bit time off and also relax a bit, because I couldn't really do that yet, because I still had to keep training and doing other things, and then we'll see. I think it's definitely going to change a bit the season, depending on how the race is going to go. Tomorrow we're going to plan the next really important race might be only in September or in October. So it will change around maybe the season a bit, and being able to have a break in February and then get ready till December maybe, or even till next
might even
January.
Go, So have you done most of your training for this indoors?
Yes, I did. It was a bit of a special situation. I would have had the chance actually to go for a week or two away, but I just I focused on my exams, and I didn't really want to go away from Switzerland, and so I did all my preparation inside. So I haven't really run outside much. 3 days ago I did a long run, last week I did a long run, and it was one of the first runs outside, and because it was snowing in Switzerland and all the roads are quite icy, so I stick to indoor training. So I think it'd be interesting. I don't think I lost the power on the bike, but I definitely lost the feel of the speed. So it's gonna be either very weird to race, because I don't know how fast I go, and my coach said don't expect much, but I still look forward to the race. Yes.
So I was telling people the other day, I said, when Daniela signed up for I think it was in Lausanne, you were just going to do the Olympic race, and Brett was like, well...
In Zurich.
Zurich, I'm sorry, Zurich. Yes. Not Lausanne. In Zurich, you were going to do the Olympic race, and Brett was like, well, let's just sign you up for the full Ironman. And I think you signed up on Wednesday of race week?
Yes, that's true. It was, one of these crazy things we did, and that's probably the start of how it all starts. How it all... kept rolling, because that was my first Ironman, and by that time I wasn't expecting to race Kona at all. In 2014.
Because you were still thinking Olympics.
Yes, it was. Well, only 3 years ago I started with doing halves.
Yes.
So I think that was 2013.
Yes.
I did my first half Ironman.
Yes.
And then 2014 suddenly Brett came up with the Ironman idea, and I was a bit shocked, and I didn't really think I could handle that much or such a long race. And so it's always great to see when you can surprise yourself, or you don't expect that, and then you try something new, and then you realize
success,
that really works.
But the same thing happened with Chrissy Wellington, because she was training for the Olympics, and Brett was like, well, let's have you do Ironman Korea and see what happens, and she won that, and the rest is history. With you and with everything that you've accomplished, when you look back at the Olympics and your Olympic performances, you were good, but now you're great. Did you have a sense that this long distance would be better for you, or was really Brett?
Well, definitely Brett had a lot of influence.
Yes.
I was quite happy how things were. When I did in 2010, I had some great races, and also in Beijing. But then, I always thought maybe one day I will do an Ironman, but never really thought so soon. And Brett was definitely the one who encouraged me to do it, and then also probably saw the potential. And that was he always said I played in the wrong sand castle.
You were saying in the sandbox.
Sandbox,
You were playing in the wrong sandbox.
Yeah, and then I changed, and then I realized, that really suits me much better. I think I'm not putting more effort in now than I did 4 or 5 years ago. It's the training 5 years ago was also really hard, and I also was very focused, and it's just that things are really in a good balance now. I think also in general in my life I have a good balance with my uni and just my other life, and I'm in a pretty good place at the moment. I'm quite happy.
Did people at the university have any idea what you've done?
Yeah, some of them they are interested. Yes,
Yes.
some of them they don't know so much about it, but that's quite good.
That's
I like
good.
that because then you come in class. Some teachers don't know at all, and you just they're like a normal person, and it's quite nice. I like that to be treated normal, and
Yes.
it gives you also like when you have exams, it gives you it
A little
brings,
perspective.
It brings you back to reality.
That they don't care
Yeah.
how fast you run.
Well, no, I have to say they're quite supportive. Like I could do a few exams. I could oral exams.
Yes.
I could do them later because by then I was in Kona.
Yes.
So otherwise I wouldn't been able to actually do the whole semester. So I definitely had a bit of support from the school, but they're not like letting me through for free.
And did you do well in your exams?
Yeah, I definitely. I wouldn't say I was so focused then on triathlon. I definitely had a bit of more focus in the sport, but yeah, I think I was okay. I would have liked to be a bit better, but it's okay.
How long till your degree?
I have one more semester, so
Yes.
that's from February till June this year, and then I have to write my bachelor thesis. So
Nice. So Ironman World Championship. When did that, in terms of media, in terms of awareness, was that the most important? Winning the Ironman World Championship?
yeah, I think the Ironman World Championship, it has definitely a huge status, and
Yes.
for me as personally as well, it's that race to have that title means so much to me. I'm really proud, and also that we really achieved that
Yes.
in Kona, and so that's something no one can take
Ever.
take away from
Exactly.
you. And I think the media definitely is for the media. It was one of the big races. It's one of the huge races, and
Right.
especially Natasha Bartmann, who won it.
Six times.
6 times.
Yes.
She was an icon in Switzerland, and now bringing this title back to Switzerland was great.
I was interviewing Mirinda Carfrae the other day, and she said that the good thing that came out of not finishing the race this year was after she'd had, I think, 5-6 years in a row of podium, 3 wins, and course record, is it sort of reignites a fire to come back. And so this year the focus will be, I think, on the women's race we'll get a lot of focus because you're defending champion. She's 3-time champion, and I'm betting you're looking forward to that.
Yes, definitely. It was a shame she couldn't finish last
Yes.
year. Of course, it's never. Yeah, you never want to have someone
No.
to drop out there like a race like this. And I definitely will also focus on that race. And it's gonna be great to race her. I think
Yes.
she's a great athlete, and it's what she done in the last few years is amazing. And it's for me it's always the same when you have a race where not everything goes perfect. You want to do it better next time, and it's good to see she's motivated, and I'm motivated too. So.
I love it. Daniela Ryf has been our guest. Daniela, thank you so much for taking time. Have a fun time tomorrow out there. You'll be racing outside after you haven't been outside for a long time. It's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really do. Yeah.
All right. Hold on, everyone. We will be right back.